world, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody for those of you who are new to this channel. Welcome and welcome back to my returning subscriber to my other channel. I am grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. So when you come into this live stream, give me a Fonzie, either by double tapping the screen or just simply hitting a thumbs up. Leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know how this general reading resonates with you. And if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and hit that little notification bell so that you know when I post videos or when I go live. All of that helps out this channel, and I'm greatly appreciative of all of your help, your love, and support. This video is for the element of air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Your ancestor message, like we always do on Sundays, Aquarius. Forgiveness, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I don't know why I said Aquarius. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful. It has the capacity to heal and transform. So this is heart chakra energy. So you need to let go of resentment and anger in your heart space, because it's suffocating you. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether it's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. So you got a lot of butterflies there, which is, this is part of your transformation, air signs. So let go of any resentment, anger that you got in your heart space when it comes to other people, places, and situations. Find forgiveness. If not forgiveness for them, mostly forgiveness for yourself. Forgiving yourself is the act of forgiving another person. Now, when you find forgiveness for another person, it doesn't tell you, it's like it's not saying, okay, I forgive you, and saying, okay, well, what you did was right. It's about just forgiveness for self, for allowing your situation, for allowing yourself to go through a situation instead of being angry about it, holding on to resentment. All right, air signs. So heart space and the throat chakra. So there is, like, you can see there's a lot of books on this card. So you've learned a lot of things. See down here in the heart space, there's a book. The throat, there's books. You know, there's a lot of blue butterflies. You're also being asked to ground yourself. This will help you to transmute whatever it is you're hanging, air signs. Okay, so give me a chakra. Spirits, please and thank you for the element of air. You need another chakra, or, okay. Divine matrix. So 44 could be significant. 444 could very well be significant. This talks about divine protection, but it also talks about, you know, letting go of things, right? Being grateful, even for the smallest things. Being grateful for everything that you've endured, because lotus doesn't grow out of regular water. It grows out of mud, muck. Right? So being grateful for everything that you've experienced. Finding forgiveness while you're here on earth. For some of you, you are here to break through the matrix and to be in an energy of spirit. So you're definitely protected here, air signs. Body and soul. So we have root chakra coming through here. So some of you could be seeing dragonflies. You could see the heart is green. Number 5, which talks about changes, hard changes. These, when you get 555, it's a wake-up call. These are really hard changes. These are changes that are like tower moments that come into your life. It's either you make them willingly or the divine pushes you to make them. So, body and soul, root chakra energy. So, you definitely, like I said, need to ground your energy. Go out, walk around on the ground to help transmute whatever this is that's taking a stronghold over your heart. So you may be learning something through this change. This may be an opportunity to learn something new about yourself when it comes to this change. Money, family, inherited traits, survival, primitive instincts, security, stability in the material world. So this could be an inherited trait. Maybe you got something wrong with your heart. That's an inherited trait that may feel suffocating to you. Now, water represent, okay, so resentment and anger is a form of an emotion. Emotion is water. Water suffocating your heart is a form of congenital heart failure. This could be something that you inherited from your ancestors. And when you get stressed out, it like boils that water around your heart, because stress and anger, think about it, when you're mad, your blood's boiling, right? Okay? Taking care of yourself, seeing yourself as a complete package, body not separate from soul, centered in the sense of self, comfortable in your body, your authentic identity, and physical health. What did I say about your physical health? Extreme self-care is called for when you receive this card. Extreme self-care. With your heart space. Something with that heart space. Answer truthfully. Are you taking care of yourself? Your first choice may be to take care of others before meeting your own needs. Check in with yourself. Are you experiencing halt, hunger, anger, loneliness, tiredness? This card is a signal that it's time to take a break from your current focus and get busy taking care of you, because you are worthy of this care. The simple things require your attention so you can function optimally in your world and live your best life, a day at a time. Another message that this card holds is about how you live with authenticity. Can you be at ease within yourself, you doing you with pride and self-worth? So somebody may be very prideful, and their pride is not allowing them to forgive, because they'd rather hold on to anger and resentment than allow a healing energy to flow through our heart space. So somebody is learning something new. They're learning a new way of healing. Remember, you are a soul that manifests through a body, a spiritual being having a human experience. And that means you are here on purpose, even if there are days when you wonder about this. There is an intentionality to your being here and now, just the way you are. In this time in our collective story, you being here is important. For you are a precious being with a purpose, even if it seems elusive some days. Just know that life loves you. With that in mind, your job is to do your part to make your experience a healthy one. How you nourish your body, your mind, and your soul is directly related to how you experience your life. It's time to put yourself first, then everything will fall beautifully into place. So, again, you either make this change or the divine is going to come in and force you, like a tower moment coming through here. Um, so you're going to have to halt. Like they're going to force you to halt. They're going to force you into this change because it's suffocating you. So 444 88 can be significant, and 444, that's divine stepping in. Um, so what is some wisdom with this root chakra, body and soul, for the element of air? And you know what? Air is the heart chakra. That rules the heart chakra, air signs. Air is the heart chakra. Open yourself up to giving and receiving. So giving forgiveness helps you to receive forgiveness. When you express yourself and let go, it is like a powerful time of receiving and healing and transforming. So, again, the dragonfly can be significant to you. So, some wisdom for the root chakra, passion. This come out for the fire element, which is the sacral chakra, perseverance. So, keep pushing forward. Don't give up. Yeah, because nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. So, root chakra. So, somebody is definitely holding on to either some words that are spoken or some spoken words to them, because see how she's speaking something that's giving and receiving criticism, or speaking being criticized or criticizing somebody, speaking out of anger, speaking out of resentment, hanging on to these emotions in the sacral chakra. These two cards come out for, I think, water signs. See the key? That's the key. That's the key to your transformation, air signs. The key to your transformation. The act of forgiveness. Whether forgiving self or forgiving another. The Princess of Amber spends time volunteering. No person or task is beneath her, right? Feeling maybe you're above somebody, feeling like you're better than somebody, being cruel, being criticizing another person, or afraid of criticism because you feel you're perfect. You feel that you are afraid of being criticized because you feel that you're perfect, you do no wrong situation, right? You are part of the divine matrix here. You are part of the body is of the earthly matrix, but your soul is of the divine. So you could have had somebody around you who was criticizing you, criticizing your body, criticizing your heart chakra, getting into your mind, learning your thoughts, learning what your weaknesses were. No person or task is beneath her. She loves her subjects and looks after them like a loyal servant. When the newspapers criticize her, her family begs her to behave more like royalty. She refuses. The people hold a free election and, to the surprise of the aristocracy, vote for the princess as their new leader. So you are correct to feel passionate about your position. Follow your instincts, for you know intuitively what is right for you. Following your passion, being authentic, taking a stand for yourself, being acknowledged, feeling ostracized by the family, criticized, right? Criticized. Maybe you're criticizing, or maybe you're being criticized by a family member or somebody that you called family, because family doesn't always have DNA. Maybe they're criticizing your body, criticizing your beauty, criticizing who you are, criticizing your heart, trying to suffocate you by speaking uh, judgment over you. Being emotionally centered, strong feminine energy, a happy outcome, passion, bravery, and royalty. Somebody could have been criticizing you because you are of divine royalty and you are here to be of service to earth. You are here to assist with transformation. And you could have had people around you who are triangulating you against your family, right? Trying to damage your feelings or damage your relationship that you have with your family. Could have a strong feminine energy around you, or this is a feminine doing this, a feminine air sign, or just a feminine in general doing this to an air sign. Doing what is right for you, and they're criticizing you because they think they're better than you. They want you to be a loyal servant to them. Like they feel they're better than you. And you are their dog. They're your master, you're their dog, or vice versa. Shannon's carrot colored cloak is a gift from a famous stage actress, and she wears it always. So somebody could have been acting a part here, right? Acting as though they're perfect, acting as though they're better than you, acting as though, oh, they're not of royalty, right? They're not of divine royalty. They're not divinely protected. And I feel like it's because somebody may have broke spiritual law and accessed somebody's Akashic records. And they knew there was going to come a time where they were going to be successful. They were going to be famous. And this person wanted to throw another person off course. Shannon throws off the cloak, right? The cloak of protection, 444, and gives up her acting career. They wanted somebody to give up. The great goddess tries to convince Shannon to put the cloak back on and stay the course. Yeah, this is somebody who, again, thought they could play God over somebody's life. Just around the corner, had she persevered, was great success. When we do our chosen work, 444, I'm talking to a chosen air sign. and you had a female who was criticizing you and that they were better than you, trying to damage your family dynamic, try to damage and ostracize you, like triangulate you. It could have been criticizing your body, criticizing your emotions, criticizing you, making you want to not listen to your intuition. We are serving the highest order. If we stop, we upset the universal balance. Yeah. And that's exactly what they were doing, trying to upset something. What what you work towards will materialize. You might not see it, but it lies ahead. Breaking through, unseen help at work, feeling taken for granted, overcoming doubts. Yeah. Steadfast success. A miracle is about to occur for the element of air. Because there is some unseen miracle about to come in. And I feel like somebody is about to learn a hard lesson. Because I feel like what they did was they broke spiritual law with the divine matrix here. And somebody is really going to learn the lesson of how truly chosen somebody is. They took somebody for granted here. So you got a spirit guide that is telling you to let go of any damage that the person has done. Let it go. Because they're just upset because of who you are. This person's very angry. They're very resentment. So they're trying to suffocate you. They're trying to suffocate you and throw you off your journey by telling you that maybe you lost your divine protection. So they want you to give up right before this a miracle occurs. You're not going to see it, but it's coming. It's right ahead of you. Air signs. Yeah. So you're definitely recovering something. You're recovering your divine protection here, right? Because you had this individual who is a either a draconian, a reptile, or something along them lines, who was trying to trick you. So you were the victim of somebody's bad behavior. You were the victim of somebody's criticism here. You planted the seed, you planted the acorn. So your divine protection is being recovered. And you're being handed a key here that's going to unlock something, unlock a miracle. So don't give up just yet. And that's what this person wanted you to do, give up. They were trying to suffocate you. They were trying to stunt your spiritual growth. They wanted you to give up. They wanted you to feel as though you lost your cloak of protection. They wanted, and it's like they were criticizing you, speaking illness over you, speaking negative crap over you, because they didn't believe that you were chosen. And they didn't want you to believe it either. Give me a card for forgiveness. Nine of Wands. So now they're very paranoid. Somebody is very paranoid. They wanted to make you paranoid. That's exactly it. They wanted you to be all in your feels and all in your head, and they wanted you to be paranoid because this paranoia is suffocating. It's snuffing out your flame. And what it does is it builds up, like the water of the anger, the resentment, that poisonous water actually snuffs out your flame. So that's exactly what they were trying to do. They were trying to damage you. So what they were doing was they were using your wounds against you. Sacral chakra. By speaking bad over you, criticizing you, ostracizing you from the people that you cared about, trying to block your transformation, trying to stunt your healing. Whoever you are a healer. You have a very powerful healing ability. You got 3 sacral chakras here. Body and soul, root chakra. Yeah, you got a new beginning. And what is in 0 degrees is the North Node in Pisces was 0 degrees, about to roll back into Aquarius. So, the full card is, and it's root chakra, clarifying root chakra. So you do have a new beginning. You're being asked to take a leap of faith. Trust that a miracle is about to occur. Take that leap of faith because the divine is going to catch you. Divine intervention is about to happen here. And this person who did this is about to learn a hard lesson. This is somebody who could be 59 years old or be born in 1995 or be born in 1959. Look, Earth sign, King of Coins, Crown chakra. You are here on Earth. You are an unlimited being. You can make money by being a chosen one and being of service through your healing and powerful energy. By unlocking that third eye. Some of our psychic mediums. Yep. 4 of Wands in reverse. So they try to, they went around the community speaking a lot of negative words about you. Went around the community and gossiped, trying to stunt your, because whoever I'm talking to, you're on a twin flame journey, trying to stunt your growth, trying to isolate you from receiving something, receiving money, receiving your masculine side, like coming into a state of balance with your masculine feminine side, because this card talks about a strong feminine energy. So as a female doing it, they didn't want you to come into union with your masculine and feminine energy, because they knew when you came into union with your masculine and feminine energy, you were going to be a clear channel with the divine, with the gods and goddesses, with the angels. And you were going to be able to make money with that. And they didn't want you to do that. They wanted you to feel as though you lost your cloak of protection. They didn't want you to feel comfortable to open yourself up to be in this clear channel. They wanted everybody to turn their back on you. See how she's back turned? This is somebody who turned their back on you, this female. Right? Why? Because she studied you. Talking about studying, accessed your Akashic records. And she knew that you were here on Earth and that you were going to become famous. And she didn't want that for you. But you're starting from ground zero. See all the roots? Root chakra. Something about 5 degrees maybe. What is in Neptune is retrograde in Aries. The sun is in Cancer. The moon probably just moved into Cancer. And Mercury is retrograde in Cancer. So somebody could be very, very paranoid here because somebody is about to find out who this person was and the fact that they were trying to drown out somebody's flame. Somebody's flame. You know what? When we're in our fiery energy, we draw things to us. So you definitely have the ancestors, spirit, source, whoever, are telling you don't give up yet. Don't give up. Trust your intuition. Take that leap of faith. Jump, because we're about to catch you. But don't hang on to the anger from what this person did to you. Because anger is just as powerful in emotion as love. This was all part of your healing, your transformation. Because a change is about to happen. Clarify passion. Sacral chakra, the wisdom, passion. Clarify passion for the wisdom, for the body and soul. Yeah, 7 of Cups. See how she's laying there looking at them cups. This is crown chakra energy. So the 7 of Cups talks about an illusion, right? Neptune being retrograde in Aries. Neptune is the planet of illusions. So they're telling you what this person did was they filled up all these cups with poison. They didn't want you to make a choice. They wanted to stunt you. They wanted you to stay in this procrastinating energy. They didn't want you to access that higher crown energy. They wanted you to stay stuck in this illusion that you lost your cloak of protection. So it's like they tried to suffocate you so much to where you just didn't even want to get up and move. They didn't want you to make a choice. They wanted you in this state of confusion. Because they knew that your crown is incredibly powerful. Your thoughts are incredibly powerful. So when you make a choice to stay in this paranoia, they knew that you would attract the paranoia to you. All these poisonous emotions, anger, resentment, paranoia, worry, anxiety, are all poison. So they did not want you to make a choice. They wanted to keep you in the state of confusion by suffocating your mind, suffocating your heart, suffocating your emotions, to block you from receiving something that you were trying to attract to you when it comes to what you are creating. We have 59 and 57 coming through here. And the 7 of Cups is coming underneath this female energy. So somebody could be 57. Yeah, Two of Cups. This could be somebody, business lover, family, friend. They didn't want you to come into that sacred union within thyself. Because they knew if you did, that's where your power comes from. They knew it. This person could have been envious of your beauty. Look how long her hair is. She's so beautiful. Mm-hmm. Somebody's experiencing a tower. That's that 5 energy. Somebody's experiencing a tower, right? And they're no longer, it's like they're stepping back out of the drama. They don't want to be in a drama. They don't want to hear the criticism, right? They don't want to be involved in the drama. This is somebody who's no conflicted, right? They know what they're here to do. They know their chosen path. And they also know that these people, they only wanted to pick a fight. That's why they said what they said. It's like reverse psychology or being emotionally manipulated with words, right? Being cruel. Because they didn't want you to accept this cup of love from the divine. They didn't want you to receive something. So they tried to dump all over it. Clarify perseverance with the wisdom. Yeah, 5 of Swords. This is somebody who wanted to win at all costs. Somebody who spied, lied, gossiped, criticized, persecuted, was very verbally manipulative with the words, got up a group of people to come up against you. Five, 55 is significant. Again, 59, 57, 95, 75, 2 of Wands. So you need to make some sort of a decision here. So, yeah, what you need to do is make a decision to turn your back and keep moving forward on your. And I feel like you have. This is an 11. 11, 15, 15 could be significant. Somebody made a decision to turn their back to some sort of a partnership and move on. And that's why they did it. This is somebody who is, they're going through that dark night of the soul, right? And that's what they're understanding. That's what they're learning. Is that this person come into their life to push them even further forward, to find the missing broken pieces of themselves, to help activate that higher mind. Because you are a chosen one, a star seed. And they've been attacking your crown chakra. This is somebody who overstepped boundaries here. Somebody who overstepped boundaries by accessing somebody's Akashic records. Yep. The Ace of Cups. So you are learning to trust your intuition. You know you're being divinely guided. So you've learned to love thyself, right? In this dark night of the soul. You've learned to love thyself. You've learned to turn your back to people who do not value you, who do not appreciate you, people who criticize you out of envy, out of jealousy, People who suffocate your light, you learn to turn your back to them. And you went in a different direction. You've learned a lot about this situation. The moon could be very significant. You have premonition dreams. You may have prophetic dreams. You could have seen something in your dreams, because the Seven of Cups does talk about dreams. This person could have dream walked into your dreams to try to learn something about you, maybe learn something that you were creating here. Let's get an angel card for the element of air. You're being asked to clear your space, get rid of the clutter, clear the energy around you using feng shui. So yeah, clear the mental space with the paranoia. Clear the emotional space by letting go of resentment and anger. Don't stuff it down. Clean your physical space. Ground your energy. This will help you to get rid of any mental clutter that is keeping you weighed down or suffocating you or keeping you from making some sort of a decision, so that you're no longer confused, right? So that you can let go of any mental confusion, emotional confusion, so that you can open yourself up to help expand your mind to tap in to the divine, because you are divine. You are chosen. So get rid of any clutter in your heart space, because what it's doing is it's suffocating you from it's suffocating you, it's strangulating you from expansion, from growing. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Right, look, the Leo energy. So Venus and Leo is very significant, and when the North Node goes into Aquarius, the South Node will be in Leo. The South Node rules repetitive patterns that blocks your heart space, because Leo rules the heart space, forgiveness. So when the North Node goes into Aquarius, the South Node will be in Leo. This talks about, again, repetitive patterns, repetitive habits that you are hanging on to, that you're refusing to let go of within the heart space. When it comes to childhood wounds, when it comes to your creative talents, when it comes to expanding your mind, expanding your thought process, learning how to channel, be that direct channel from the divine, all right? So let's go ahead and pull a chakra card for the element of air. Third eye chakra, lepidolite, signs. There will always be signs to guide you on your true path. So you're seeing the signs. Seeing the signs. Don't give up, because a miracle is about to occur. Right? You're seeing the signs that the divine is with you. 444, 1111, 555. You can see in your birth date. I have been seeing the time I was born. So I can't tell you what it is, but I'm telling you what I see. I see the time I was born a lot. I see 444. I see 1111. I see 555. Those are all signs. 1111. 333. 1222. 1221. 111. So let go. Sacral chakra. Letting go is not giving up. Sometimes it's the first step to success. So let go. of anger, resentment, anything that you are hanging onto in your heart space, so that you could step towards success in what you're creating. Harmony makes the song of life sweeter. So you could be channeling songs too. All right. So thank you for watching, air signs, and have a great day.